My girlfriend lied about a business trip, so I crashed the conference and exposed her and her boss to everyone. Prologue. Good instincts never lie. I've always believed that trust is the cornerstone of any relationship. Tara and I had been together for 4 years. We lived together in a modest apartment just outside Atlanta, shared a dog named Scout, and even had conversations about getting married and maybe having a kid someday. She was a sharp, ambitious woman, an operations manager at a mid-sized tech firm. She worked long hours, sometimes weekends, and I never complained. I believed in her. But things started changing. Subtle things. The way she pulled her phone away when I walked by. The password she never used to have. The makeup she suddenly started wearing just to go to the office. The girls' night out that left her coming home at 2 a.m., smelling like cigar smoke and cologne. But when I asked, she always had an answer too quick, too smooth. And then came the trip. A 4-day conference in Chicago with her company. She told me she'd be gone from Thursday to Sunday. But when I offered to drive her to the airport, she hesitated. Jason's taking the team in the company van, she said. Easier that way. Jason, her boss. The same guy she once said was too old and married to even think about anything weird. That was when the hair on my neck stood up. The discovery. That night, while she was asleep, I did something I never thought I would. I went through her email. I know. Sleazy. But I had to know. And there it was. Not a single mention of a Chicago hotel, but a reservation email from the Fontainebleau Hotel in Miami. 5-star. Ocean view. King suite. For 2. And I saw his name, Jason Colburn. A separate email confirmed a dinner reservation for Mr. and Mrs. Colburn. They were even pretending to be married. I stared at the screen for 10 minutes, heart pounding so loud I could hear it. I could have confronted her right then, but that wouldn't be enough. No, I needed more than answers. I needed to destroy the lie completely. Phase 1. Reconnaissance. I told my boss I had a family emergency and needed a few days off. Then I booked the same flight out of Atlanta, just hours after Terrace. Same hotel. I even called the front desk pretending to be Jason's executive assistant to find out their room number. It worked. They were in room 1124. I booked 1224. Same layout, just 2 floors above. Thursday night, I got to the hotel and settled in. The view was stunning. White sand beaches, turquoise water, palm trees swaying. Then I saw them by the pool, laughing, drinking. Tara was in a bikini I'd never seen before. Jason looked like every cliché midlife crisis. Unbuttoned shirt, sunglasses, Rolex flashing in the sun. I took pictures, dozens. Photos of them kissing in public, holding hands, whispering. That night, they had dinner on the rooftop. I had room service and listened through a long-range mic I'd hidden under their outdoor table beforehand. I bought it weeks ago when I first got suspicious, $1.50 on Amazon. Worth every penny. Their conversation made my blood boil. Jason, you ever think about just quitting your boyfriend and coming with me full-time? Tara laughs. You kidding? I could get used to this lifestyle. Jason, you're not just my best employee. Tara, you're something else. Tara, I've got him so wrapped. He thinks I'm still in Chicago. They both laughed. Phase 2. Planning the exposure. The hotel was hosting the company's actual conference dinner in the Grand Ballroom Saturday night. About 300 guests, managers, executives, clients, even board members. Perfect. I made a copy of all my evidence, photos, audio files, videos. I edited a 5-minute compilation with subtitles and background music that made it feel like a documentary. Titled it, Corporate Affairs, A Love Story. Saturday morning, I walked down to the AV team. Hi, I said, flashing a fake name badge I printed the night before. I'm assisting with the multimedia setup. Corporate sent this final video presentation for the closing slides. The guy didn't question it, just nodded, loaded it onto the system. That night, I put on my best suit and walked into the ballroom like I belonged. I sat at the back. Jason and Tara sat right up front, near the company's COO. She wore a green dress I bought her 2 Christmases ago. He had his hand on her thigh. The event progressed, speeches, awards, drinks. Everyone relaxed. Then the lights dimmed. The screen flickered. A special highlight reel courtesy of Corporate Affairs. The first slide was a quote, "What's done in the dark will come to light." Then boom, a slideshow of photos. Jason and Tara kissing by the pool, holding hands in the elevator. Dinner footage. The recorded audio clips captioned word for word. The room went dead silent. Jason turned ghost white. Tara gasped and covered her mouth. Someone near the front muttered, "Is this real?" Then I walked up the side aisle, right up to the mic. "Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the interruption. I just thought the company deserved to know what kind of leadership it's been paying for. This is Tara, my girlfriend of 4 years, and Jason, her married boss. They told you they were in Chicago for business. They were here, using company funds to cheat, lie, and laugh at all of you behind your backs." Security started moving toward me, but the COO raised a hand. He wanted to hear more. I finished calmly. I trusted her. I believed in her. And this is what I got. Just wanted to share the truth. You deserve to know who represents your company. Then I dropped the mic literally. Walked out while the room erupted into chaos. Aftermath, the fall. Tara called me 37 times over the next 2 days. Left voicemails sobbing, screaming, apologizing, threatening. I never answered. Jason's wife found out within 24 hours. Filed for divorce. I mailed her a flash drive with all the files. She later sent me a thank you card. No joke. The company launched a full investigation. Jason was fired within a week. Tara tried to play victim, but HR had evidence she helped falsify travel documents. Fired. She moved out 2 weeks later. Scout stayed with me. He never liked Jason anyway. Now, moving forward, it's been 6 months. I've started dating again slowly, cautiously, and I've learned a lot about trust, self-worth, and the importance of watching the signs. I even turned the whole experience into a short screenplay that's getting some interest online. Sometimes, I think about Tara. I wonder if she regrets it. But then I remember her laughing poolside, mocking the man who loved her, and I don't wonder anymore. I just smile, pet scout, and get on with my life.